your side. This is NBC 12 News Today.
Rise and shine. This morning we're seeing the tail end of that freezing rain advisory. The bad weather causing over 40 accidents all across our area. That's why we have team coverage on this First Alert Action Day with everything you need to know to plan your weekend. Colleen Quigley live at the scene of one of those crashes that just happened. While Candace Smith is monitoring road conditions, our Megan Wise tracking your forecast minute by minute. Let's begin with Megan. Hey, Megan.
Good morning, Brent.
All right, Megan, we'll check in with you in a bit. Well, right now, crews are working to clean up after a multi-vehicle accident along Hopkins Road near Chippenham. So right now we find our Colleen Quigley live on the scene. She's in Chesterfield with some tips from VDOT on staying safe out there.
Brent, good morning to you. Yeah, that crash is just...
Great tips there, Candace, and you've been on the phone all morning with police, so thank you for that. Breaking overnight, a family of 8 waking up without a place to stay after an early morning house fire in Chesterfield. Around 12:30, crews responded to the 8800 block of Leafy Creek Drive. 7 adults and 1 child were displaced. Thankfully, none of them were hurt. The cause of that fire remains under investigation, but officials think faulty wiring might be to blame. A crime alert out of Richmond after an attempted robbery ends with a man getting hit with a frying pan. Around 9 last night, a woman tried to take money from a man on North 1st Street. That's in Gilpin Court. That's when she hit him with a frying pan and ran away. The victim is expected to be fine, but he had to go to the hospital. Richmond police investigating, and they even have warrants out for that woman's arrest. Police are still investigating after a chase ends with this crash on 7th and Duval Streets in Richmond. That's not far from the Richmond Coliseum. A viewer sent us this photo of the crash. We checked with police. They tell us they were pursuing a stolen car when it crashed into other parked cars. Police say after the crash, several people got out and ran away. There was even 1 minor injury. We're told police arrested the driver and 2 other suspects. Well, right now, police continue their search for a man, and we featured him on our Most Wanted Wednesday and Fugitive Friday segments. 23-year-old Tevin McGowan wanted in the murder of Nisha Sams. The young mother was found dead in her home last month, but family and friends continue to honor her life, and they're hoping to bring awareness to domestic violence. Jasmine Turner sat down with a young woman using her talents to creatively tell the story. Great reporting there, Jasmine. Now, police still need your help finding Tevin McGowan. So if you have any info, call Crime Solvers at 748-0660. Well, that freezing rain advisory from earlier this morning causing major headaches for drivers. Thankfully, things are starting to warm up. Megan is standing by.
Yeah, we'll talk more about what.
Looking forward to it, Megan. And if you're braving the cold temperatures to get some last-minute Christmas shopping done, you are not alone. While you might bump into more people than usual if you're trying to get the best deals later today. And of course, we're still following traffic. Candace Smith has an updated check on road closures in just moments. We're up to the minute you're up.
George, Brent.
Candace, you can barely catch your breath. So many crashes out there.
It's
Be
awful.
careful. All right, a teenager takes on an unlikely intruder after a break-in at his Maryland home. Coming up, how the teen managed to stop a deer, you see that deer right here, from causing even more damage to his family's holiday decorations. We're back right after the break.
Have a great Saturday.
Well, thank you for staying with us. Your time now is 8:42. You may be wondering, what's up with all this ice outside? Megan Wise in the First Alert Weather Center tracking your forecast in our First Alert Action Day. So we're going to check in with her in just a few minutes. Happening today, dozens of volunteers will brave the chilly weather to honor our veterans who won't be around for Christmas. Volunteers with wreaths across America will lay Christmas wreaths on the grave sites of our fallen heroes. But they still need more volunteers. In Hopewell, there are 6,000 wreaths that need to be placed on graves at City Point National Cemetery. So to see how you can volunteer at City Point or any of the other cemeteries that are taking part, check out NBC12.com and click on All Access. Well, you can expect a crowd at the malls today. It's Super Saturday, also known as Panic Saturday. It's the weekend before Christmas, so there are sales looking to lure those last-minute shoppers like me. According to the National Retail Federation, nearly 156 million Americans plan to take advantage of those Super Saturday sales today. While many consumers got a head start on holiday shopping over the Thanksgiving weekend, only 1 in 10 have finished their shopping, according to the group. That means 90% of holiday shoppers still have gifts to buy.
We're about to beat the out of them.
All right, strong language there. Developing now, a Rockbridge County teen producing his own episode of To Catch a Predator, and the scene, his own front yard. The teenager is seen beating a man, and it's all caught on camera. Investigators say Elijah Bobbitt, a convicted sex offender, posed as a girl and was talking with 2 teenage boys online. Those talks turned sexual. Bobbitt was not supposed to talk to anyone online as part of his probation. On social media, some are hailing that teen a hero for getting involved. But the Rockbridge County prosecutor says what he did was dangerous and even criminal.
Had they just come to law enforcement.
And the teenager's father says his son believes what he did was right and that he was too embarrassed to go to police once he realized he was talking to a man. Bobbitt is now in jail for violating his probation. Prosecutors also plan to charge that teen and anyone else who was involved. A Central Virginia man wanted to take control of his health, but there was one significant roadblock standing in the way of him exercising. That is, until a fellow gym rat gave him a push. Drew Wilder reports. Now, Evan says he's since negotiated with Austin. He doesn't go to the gym at 4 a.m. much anymore, and he sticks to working out in the evening. Great word there, Matt. Thank you so much. Well, remember, you can find your latest news and weather updates right on our website, NBC12.com.
No major delays. You can see Brent still clean and green there in the area.
Very good. Let's hope it stays that way. Thank you for your time. We've run out of time, but be sure to join us for the news at 6 and look out for alerts throughout the morning as we continue to track those crashes stemming from this morning's freezing rain. Have a good one.